Hello, welcome to FM Corner. I'm Danny Koontz, your host. I'm the Director of Relationship Management for Windy City Equipment. Today we're going to talk about a topic that seems very simple: why being on time matters in business. We're all in business. Many of us facility managers, people that provide service for facilities, restaurant folks, reps, all of that. We're all in business together. Why does time matter? Because most of us are really covered up in the work that we do. And every few minutes or every little amount of time that we lose hurts in the long run. If you're a person like me, you want to make sure you're priding yourself on always being on time. And if I'm not going to be on time for any reason whatsoever, I'm going to be contacting the person that I am supposed to be visiting with or calling or whatever it may be. I'm going to be 5 minutes late. I'm going to be 10 minutes late. People go, why? What difference does 5 minutes make? Well, it matters because I'm supposed to be there at a certain time, or I'm supposed to be on the phone at a certain time. If I'm not going to be able to do that for any reason, say I had a previous conference call and it's going over, let the person know what's going on and when you're going to be there. It matters. It also means I don't have to say I'm sorry. Like, where were you? Well, I'm just running a few minutes late. Well, you couldn't let us know? Because their definition of a few minutes and your definition of a few minutes can be two different things. It's common courtesy. And then you don't have to say I'm sorry. No matter what the situation is, you have to respect other people's time. First, it shows you're a true professional. You make it a point and you make it very important that you're going to be on time. Usually on time is 10 minutes early. But you're going to be on time because it's important to you, because it's being professional in your job. Second part, increases your credibility. People like people they trust. And not only they trust in doing business with them and so on, but if a person schedules a meeting, they're going to be there. And they're going to be there on time. Or if you request them to come to your office and you have a stack of meetings set up that day, if every meeting you have runs 10 minutes over because somebody's late, at the end of the day, the person at the end of the day, the last meeting per se that you have, loses. They don't get the time that's allowed to them because other people have taken it because time's kept moving or people couldn't be on time. Don't be one of those people. Be on time. Increase your credibility with whoever it is that you're visiting or seeing. It reveals that you respect other people's time. That's very critical. I have respect for the other person and I'm not going to be late. I am not going to impinge on their time. It helps ensure you're not stressed when you arrive. Nothing's worse than, okay, I'm 10 minutes late and I walk through the door and I'm really upset and so on. So I got to start with, I'm sorry, and I'm stressed to the max because there's a whole room full of people sitting there and they're all sitting there waiting on me. That's not good. Odds are your presentation, your conversations, whatever you're doing are going to be rushed. They're not going to be well thought out, and it's not going to be a productive meeting. And it all started with the fact that you're late and you had to walk into a room full of people because they're all waiting for you and you're all stressed out about it and you don't deliver a good quality presentation. It enhances the company productivity. Everybody's on time. We're not waiting for people. We're not holding things up. We're starting on time. We're finishing on time, and people can plan their day around it. Nothing's worse than waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, we'll get started in 5 minutes. Well, we'll get started in 10 minutes because we're still waiting on Susie because Susie's not here. Because Susie's not here on time 2 of the 4 meetings we have every month. It's not good. It's not good at all. Make sure you're not one of those people. It makes you synonymous with integrity. It's part of your integrity. Taking the responsibility to be on time, to be there when you're supposed to. Helps you get ahead. Managers and people that you work with, when they start evaluating those people, and they're evaluating you on things like your integrity, your character, things like that, things above and beyond the results that you deliver in the job. How you work with people, what kind of teammate are you, so on and so forth. One of the things they're going to look about is, are they punctual? Are they prompt? Are they on time? Do they do that? Those are one of those things. Doesn't seem like a lot, But those are the things that judge people above and beyond the typical day-to-day results of the job that they deliver. You want that check mark. You want that check mark everywhere you can get it. And being on time, being punctual when you're supposed to be there is one of those critical things. Again, doesn't sound like a lot, but it's really important because it's a difference maker. Be one of those people. Prompt, on time. If for any reason you can't be there on time, be sure and communicate that ahead and let someone know and explain why. It will happen to everybody. Traffic, late flight, something, who knows? Anything can happen. But make sure if it does, you're communicating ahead of that time to let the people that you're supposed to be meeting with or whatever know what's going on and what the approximate time is that you're going to be there. Don't leave them sitting in a room wondering, where are you? Or having to call you to ask. That's even worse. Remember, if you want integrity, part of integrity is being on time. That's our episode for today. Thank you for listening. We always appreciate everyone who takes time to listen to the episodes of FM Corner. Please continue to do so. I'll see you next week.